recording, so I'm looking forward to that. But anyway, playing traditional, which I do a lot, I try and incorporate a little bit of traditional into the new and more progressive surf sound. So that's what I get to do. You're going to see that later tonight. We play at 11 o'clock, so I don't need to do it here. It'd be way too loud and it'd be a drag. But basically, it's just a surf beat mixed up a little bit. So that's about it. The only thing that I might do is like I try and use the drum set as a more than just kick and snare. So like on a song like Bells of St. Kahuna or something, you know, you'll see that, or Skateboard Commando, I'm trying to use the drums as an orchestration piece, right? So can everybody sing that part? Bum, 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 bum. Am I in the right key? Bum, 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 bum. 1, 2, 3. You know, I try and get around that kit and just kind of make it a little more interesting, right? Because I could play it, but I just like to get into it. I want to get involved with the song. Skateboard Commando, there's a little bit of airport orchestration there too. Take Your Bar Crawl, you'll see like a little Gene Krupa thing. Yeah, you'll see several different things. And we actually do super traditional, like Rosarita 3-Day or Longboard Legato, you know. Super traditional, super traditional. So, yeah, it's really fun. You'll see it later tonight. I think I'm going to hand it over to the Soul Master. Oh, wait. Oh. Now, oh, he's going to take my...
I just want to say, I don't know, maybe you don't even think about this, but for me playing with him in the live thing, what he does is different than other drummers that I've played with. It's like your mom knows when you're going to do something bad even before you do it. He has a sense of every, like, you know, some people just think soft and loud, or some people just think loud, right? But for guitarists, your expression all comes from your right hand. And he is so focused. And then together, when I realize it, when I quit thinking about what I'm doing and hear it as one, our dynamic level, even within a riff, even with a, I mean, even with that, there could be like 4 different things, and when you feel the lockup of another, you know, a person like a drummer with you, where he's with me on my dynamic, I can be anywhere in this range in 20 different levels of it, even within a riff, and especially when we've been playing consecutively more than one day in a row, he anticipates and listens really, really well. And it takes a simple riff and it puts life into it. You know, like a song like Pipeline, we have fun playing sometimes. A lot of our stuff is like, there's a lot going on musically or whatever, and it is what it is, but Pipeline, those kind of songs from the old school, I have so much respect for them, especially that song, the production of it and everything just blows me away. Every time I see the writer of that song, Bob Spicker, that Dusty mentioned, I tell him that that's one of the greatest records ever made. You know, oh, it's not that good. And I go, yeah. But anyway, a song like Pipeline, how like Dick Dale and all these different people interpret it, and how you interpret it as a player, it separates the men from the boys. It separates from, it's just, yeah, that's what it is, but what are you bringing to the party? So, the accents that, you know, a guitar player, when you do your job right, a lot of us just like to dig in and go, but the dynamic, these guys are all about dynamics with these instruments because they don't have, they got some notes, but only like 3 or 4 of them. And just playing with him, I just got to tell you, drummer, guitar player combinations that are in here, you guys think about that. Don't just think it's loud and soft, or it's all loud, or whatever it is, but how stuff pulses, it breathes. Think of that water out there. You know, there's swells. You do that with your music, you know, and when you're doing this stuff right, and you lock up with the other guys in the band, and you guys are all hearing yourselves as one, you know, and you start to create those swells and create those feels and stuff. And so, he didn't cover that. That's why I jumped up here and I had to say that. He probably doesn't even think about it. It's just natural to him. So I need to point it out.
Thank you, Dave. See, he takes care of me in all ways. I do want to say, Bart, great friend. Lorenzo, again, thanks a lot. Paul, thank you for the use of your ass. It was really nice. Had a nice response. That's one thing that I like about a good drum head, you know. It's got a lot of response on it, so you qualified. That was very cool. Tim, really cool. Always good to see you play. You kicked ass last night. It's very, very, very cool. So, and another person I admire dearly, Bart. Been playing soul and go-go and surf since I met you many, many years ago. So, really great to see you play last night. I haven't seen 50-foot combo in a long time, you know. Jens, I'm not talking about you. But Bart, it was really, really cool seeing you. Why don't you come up and take over?
Mr.